Hi everyone, welcome to the next week. For the next week, make sure to finish your discussion board and take exam 2 over topics 5 and 6. For 5 and 6, it's going to be covering consumer behavior and production costs. So I'm going to go through some of the questions. I'm not going to go over all of them though, but you'll be able to see some of them. And if you have any questions on content or whatnot, let me know. Well, I'm going to go through them right now. Utility would be satisfaction from consuming a good or service. Marginal utility is the additional satisfaction. Diminishing marginal utility, it looks at the next unit I consume, my marginal utility decreases. Accountants are concerned about explicit cost only, where economists are looking at both explicit and implicit cost. Short run, in the short run, there is a presence of a fixed cost. Long run, everything is variable. When you look at this table, you want to make another column which is looking at marginal, the marginal output, which would be 10, 20, 14, 11. Again, that's what this question's focused on, is the marginal product of what's being produced. You have to create an additional column. They're looking at when does diminishing return sets in. That means when does the marginal product, when is it less than the previous unit? Question 18 is a definition. Question 19 is looking at what is the correct equation. If they produce 0 cakes, the only thing that will be present is $50, which is the total, which is the fixed cost. How do you find the total variable cost for 1 cake? So 50 plus 30 is 80. That'll be the total cost because this will be 50 all the way down. So the variable cost will be 30. Marginal cost is the change in total cost. Average total cost is always going to be the highest curve. Average variable cost is going to be the second highest curve. It goes because average total cost equals average variable plus average fixed cost. Average fixed cost, you'll notice, always will decrease as more is being produced. Total fixed cost, well, if total cost is 0, if total cost is 15 when there's nothing being produced, so the fixed cost must be $15 for all units. The marginal cost of the third unit of output, that's the change in total cost. Average variable cost, we know the fixed costs are 15 throughout, so the variable cost would be total cost, so fixed cost plus variable cost, 15 plus 0, and then 15 plus 10, then 15 plus 18. But to find the average, I should say you should divide variable divided by 5. Let me turn my internet back on. So they want to look at 50 units, what's the average fixed cost? The average fixed cost is the difference right here. Economies of scale, when more is being produced, when more is being produced, per unit cost decrease. In this question, you want to focus on what is happening when more is being produced. Is cost increasing or decreasing? And so those are the questions that you'll see on the exam. Make sure to when you start the exam, you only get one attempt in 60 minutes. If you have any questions, please let me know, but I look forward to your effort.